bars while driven in plus cars. This life is a rap star, it's nothing without God. Was born rough and rugged, addressing the man public. My attitude was fuck it, these motherfuckers.
Hey, y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the Oldhead Hour. We'll be talking about different topics from the 35 and up point of view. Today we're going to be talking about the gun violence as far as in Milwaukee. Basically, it's nothing new, but it just seems like nowadays, I don't know what's going on, but this is more rampant than anything. Now you got any situation can turn into something completely violent. We had a precedent that happened over the Memorial Day weekend where there wasn't like any gun violence, and so we celebrated it. And then now it seems like it's just during the summer. I guess maybe because it was before the summer. Now it's just the summer that hit. We right back to where we started from. So wanted to be able to have a panel to be able to discuss this topic, especially this topic, because with the car accidents and now with the gun violence and everything like that, man, how long any of us last, man. It's, especially at this rate where you got babies and stuff being killed. It's just I don't know. So anyway, but we stopped talking about it, But panel. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm J Money.
Your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
Ronnie G.
Rolling G.
So what I wanted to talk about today was, what are some solutions as far as to how we can curb some of the violence that's happening right now, and preferably gun violence. But I say any violence. I mean, anytime you got a father punches 5-year-old kid in the stomach, man, and kill him over some Father's Day cake. You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell is? I don't know what's going on. So maybe y'all can shed a little more light on the situation.
Well, I want to touch on this and start off because once again, this is the Oldhead Hour. So back in our time, we fought it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you went out there and somebody was saying something, our whole thing was punching him in his mouth, hit him in his jaw. That was our thing, right then and there. You remember playing a game back in school, man, the baddest one hit my hand and knock at you bad, knock his pencil off my shoulder, stuff like that. It all led to fights. So,
but sometimes we gotta remember that we had a few times when we didn't have to, I didn't get the strap.
But see, that's as the time progressed. That's all I was getting ready to say. As the time progressed, it started off as fighting, then it went to jumping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only time that you really pulled out guns is, think about it, when we was back at the East Side parties. That's when it was like gangsters going against vice lords, when it was actually gang war. You know what I'm saying? Then you would have somebody actually pull out a pistol, and then you go from there. You know what I'm saying? But it escalated. It started off with bats and stuff like that, golf clubs. Remember, we had the golf clubs back then. You know what I'm saying?
See, what y'all don't have the social media days that we have.
Okay.
Once y'all can have a fight and go tell, even if I lost, I can go down the street and tell them I won and this how it happened. But nowadays, as soon as the fight break out, the phones come out. So you can't defend yourself and be like, oh, well, I won that fight. No, nigga. We can blatantly see you lost.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk about on the block.
But what takes it though from you going back and squaring up again? You know what I'm saying? Catching the fade again. I don't understand.
As the quote is said off of Friday, these little niggas out here nowadays is punks. They sissified. So quick to pick up a gun.
But okay,
scared to take a little ass.
This is the problem though. This is the problem.
9 times out of 10, that's
Friday came out 24 years ago.
right.
So if Pops felt that way back in 1995, you know what I'm saying? How did it progress from him saying that to us saying that? And back when the movie came out, we were the sissified punks, from today's generation. It's just how did it escalate? My question is like, how does it go from, like you said, I remember, the fight. I remember you having the beef. But I remember seeing fam that, we was beefing with. and their family, you know what I'm saying, you know, they want to fight again, so we fight again. And that might progress to, you know what I'm saying, somebody pulling the pistol or something like that.
I mean,
But how did that go from that to now? It's like, okay, the minute that we start even doing anything, somebody pulls a pistol.
the whole thing is this, and it goes back to like, you remember back on Keith, when me and you was back to back fighting against motherfuckers, one punch got landed. When that punch got landed, the 65 nigga pulled out a pistol. As soon as he got hit, it's the whole point of cats nowadays is scared to fight. They scared to get hit, they scared to take a hit.
But it's the kids who's coming out, learn, okay, my dad pulled out a gun in a fight, shit, I might as well do it.
And that could be that too. And that's what I was gonna say. You got so many scared chumps that's teaching their kids how to be a gunslinger instead of a fighter. Back then when we grew up, we was getting taught, hey, if you lost a fight, go back out there and fight again. Go whoop that ass. Nowadays, motherfuckers is trying to kill people so they can't come back and whoop their ass or come back and kill them.
But what if it's just the fact that now it's all about image? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at it.
Maybe there might be less fighters out here.
Because of social media, everybody wants to be more than what the hell that they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, that might be the situation because my thing is like this. You know, when it comes down to social media and what's it called, reality TV, these are two things that they're a double-edged sword. You either love them or love them and you hate them. Because for me, it's like, you know, a lot of these dudes want to act like a lot of the dudes off of social media. I mean, it's not social media, but on the reality TV shows
and stuff like
and
that.
so when me being, you know, someone who was, you know, born in the 70s, you know what I'm saying, raised throughout the 80s and early 90s, you know, I watch these dudes' behavior and I feel, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying, my opinion, these some bitches. I've never seen anybody any man on social media stand for anything, but yet they still get revered as these.
It's called television programming for a reason, man.
Right.
Because a lot of these young cats are getting programmed off of what they're seeing off of television. At the end of the day, let's start with the sagging shit. We couldn't sag when we was younger. When we was y'all age, we couldn't sag. You get your ass kicked walking through the hood sagging. You be considered gay, fat, all type of stuff. You couldn't sag. Now you got the tight ass jeans. It's like, hold up. We want to see our women in tight ass jeans.
Right.
So now all the dudes are wearing tight ass jeans. Now it's okay for them to wear perms. You got all these cats on TV programming everybody in y'all generation to be this way. When we was in our generation, you'll get your ass whooped for certain shit.
The whole thing is they're trying
Now
to program,
dresses
not
is
just
cool.
trying to program them, they're trying to program the whole world.
Yeah, they is trying to program the whole world because there's some of these older dumb niggas that's doing the shit too.
I feel like they're playing some of the shit.
Everything is planned. Everything has a plan and has something to go along with it.
So here's my thing. You know, we talk about two going to face. As you said before, 24 years ago, a saying out of a movie, probably one of the most popular sayings out of that movie, which is, hey, you guys nowadays pump sissified. Only thing you need is these two here. And we're still in a situation where it's even progressed to the point where it's even past Smokey down the street with a pistol. It's past that now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you and Smokey better have, a pistol and y'all better keep that fun in your hands.
It didn't surpass that though. So this is my gripe. This is my gripe with it. It ain't even the fact that you got a gun no more. Back in our day, if you did pick up a gun, our thing was one shot, one kill. Basically, you didn't pull that gun unless you was gonna use it. You didn't cock that hammer back unless you knew you was gonna blast somebody. But at the end of the day, really all you needed was, and that's what I was gonna touch on, all you need is a revolver with 6 shots. Because if I'm going at you, I'm gonna hit you. Now these niggas gotta have
They got something like
9 with at least 40 shots in it.
all that shit.
Well,
Why do you need 40 shots?
Well, they walking around with a Glock sticking out their pocket, and then you can see the ladder sticking off of it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Why do you need all that?
But that's where
Kind of like a battle rap. They're like, my gun's so big.
The gun? Oh no! Now when we get into it, I'm not gonna stop talking my shit. I'm still gonna talk my shit. But nigga, just cause you got that little ass gun on you don't mean nothing. And then he pull it, you pull yours.
But see, you got 40 shots, but you didn't kill everybody else, but not the person, or you didn't hit some of everybody else, but not the person that you're going at. So this is what I'm getting at with that. Cats don't know how to fight, so they start picking up guns. Cats don't know they gun, can't shoot, so now they got to get extra clips. They got to have magazines with at least 100 shots in it, and still can't get everybody out.
Most of that's the bitch niggas. I mean, when you get a real nigga, they really can fight. They know they gotta stay strapped for the bitch nigga who's going to pull the gun.
True. But I mean, we only catching just one end of the scope. Like, let's talk about last week where guy gets to an accident, about to get into an accident with shit. She got all 4 kids in the car. This cat fired into the car and kills her.
And how many times did he fire?
You know what I'm saying?
He called. The news thing is air something out. Whenever you hear, like even on social media, man, I'm gonna air your house out. Why you gonna air my house out?
Right.
You ain't in the fight with my house. You don't know who you might hit.
But the question is, what about that though? That wasn't no beef, no nothing. I can't fathom somebody getting so upset over, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker like, cut you. Well, no, let me not say because I didn't want to kill.
They said that she was backing out the driveway. They said she was backing out the driveway. She stopped. He stopped because they almost hit each other.
Mm-hmm.
He folks that waved her on to come out. And when she came out and pulled off, that's when he got out the car and started shooting at her car.
Now but it wasn't a situation. Okay, did he get into the accident after he had already shot into her car? Is that what I thought he got into an accident before and then went?
He drove down to 27
afterwards. Trying to run out. Trying to run away.
Into an accident.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get away.
I guess I'm not. Well, even with that, like what the. Like, I just don't get it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a reason why I don't drive my pistol on my car. And that's because it's been a few times, like even today, a few times where motherfuckers just like about to get ready to get me, which I'm afraid about to have an accident.
It was going to our house.
And I'm like, hey, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but then, like I said, how I protect myself from being in that situation is I don't ride with my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because of the fact that
real men or real women don't ride. There's like me, mine's is off and on. Sometimes I ride with mine, sometimes I don't. It's been a lot of times that I was getting ready to and I didn't. Next thing you know, I had a car pull out on me. I'm on my bike. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding down on my motorcycle. So if you hit me, that's a wrap. I know something is injured on me. So of course I'm gonna want to pull out and air you the fuck out because now I feel like you just try to take my life, so now I'm gonna try to take your life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't saying that it's right. But that's how the fuck you feel after that shit happened. And then on top of that, somebody tell you, like I said, motorcycles is expensive. So somebody tear your stuff up that you done worked hard and paid for and everything else, man. You do want to take them off. But like, in his case, you gave her the go-ahead to go. And you still got out and shot for what? You was doing it because you want to prove this point. Like, everybody got proved these points. And he was,
that's bad. Traffic. What point is there that you prove? I guess that's the part that scares me in all this is this. We got a lot of people that's walking around out here that got fucking issues. That's what I kind of think. Don't get me wrong, the beef part of it, we all come from, so we understand it, so we know that it progress. But now you got so many other things happening. Like I said, with the guy killing his own baby over the baby eating some damn father. Wait, weren't you just celebrating being a father? Celebrating being a father and you killed your own baby, you dummy.
Over cake.
That was sense
I
of
was
that.
a child, you wouldn't even be a father.
That's what I'm saying. So now you just not only have you took your own life, you took your baby life, and right after Father's Day, that's fucking oxymoron.
I feel like most Americans after social media has became implemented, most Americans have had a disdain for human life. We don't see it, but we don't see it. It's like something that we can't see, we can't touch.
It's true.
That we don't feel like it exists.
I think we've always had
you got to be hidden and everything on social media now. So they desensitizing you to murder, to death.
But I think it's always been like that, though. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Jason in the Woods killing plenty of others. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
But that was fiction.
One part, yeah, but also even with it being real on social media, to me, I think it's still, I think what's happening is right now, I think the disconnect is mental. I think we got a lot more mentally challenged people out here because we've given everyone awards for just participating.
Right.
So now you don't have to have a mental toughness to win. You either can snake the next motherfucker and win, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody will give you participation for winning, or you can be rich, you can buy the spot on the boat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of waited, but the whole thing about the man killing his child thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school with a dude, and he was just in the news for punching his baby. Cause
I just see.
because he, I guess him and his baby mama was into an argument, and then he was trying to hit her.
Her and then hit the back.
Yeah.
But see, the other thing is,
What's your point?
oh yeah,
What is your point?
I'm saying like that's. I mean, shit. Sometimes situations could lead to that. I mean, he didn't try to hit the baby, but still, he shouldn't be trying to hit the mother of the child anyway.
I mean, but that's so I'm glad you just brought it up. But that's my point. My point is this: like, we need to bring back moral standards and things like that. Like you said, you weren't supposed to have been trying to hit the woman in the first place. You never hit the baby.
Mm-hmm.
When they close them doors, or not doors, they close them gates or them bars, they're going to base it off of logic and what you could have done to prevent it.
Right.
And our problem is that with social media and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, you know, you think you're larger than life and you think you're above the law, and of course, none of us are.
Right.
The only ones that are above the law is they got some money.
They want us
That's
to think
it.
like that. They want us to think
Of
like
course.
yeah, they want you to see this image of them that they're a killer, and technically they ain't. Because half these guys, when they do the dirt, they don't want to do that time.
Yeah.
They ain't want to sit down that time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and so I kind of feel that what's going on is that like I said, I think it's mental, and I think the main problem that stems from it all is the fact that a lack of self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who you are, how are you ever gonna be able to present something to the next person?
I think it's a lack of self-love and self-respect, because you don't even have enough love for yourself or respect for yourself to walk away from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? As a real man or as a real woman, if you love yourself more or you love your family, you know what I'm saying? You're going to walk away from something that's going to put you away for life. You know what I'm saying?
Or possibly protect somebody.
It's a mind thing, and you start thinking about stuff and more of a conscious mind, like, you know what? I'm not going to sit down now for 20 plus years or whatever. I mean, then if you get in front of one of them hanging judges, that's it. It's a wrap. You gone for life. Now your kids is grown up with another man raising them. You know what I'm saying? Because most likely that kid's mama gonna go out there and do shit.
It's not even that. Like nowadays, like one thing I've been recognizing is that now judges, like the whole judicial system, is all about locking you up anyway. So,
it's money.
So why are you giving them the
It's been that way
chance
since
to
the
hurt
start.
you like that?
It's been that way since like after slavery and the whole Jim Crow era thing.
Not really. I mean, remember,
They wanted to put us away.
they want to put us. But really, what it is anything to get us back into slavery. But no, but nowadays it's all
We don't
about.
want to stop killing each other. That's the whole.
No. What I was going to say was what it is now. It's about being able, with prisons being privatized, they can make money off of it. Because of the capitalist society, now it went from us picking their cotton as an export to now, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get said money as far as being able to lock you up.
Yeah, they get paid for like
It's
you remember they used to have commitments. They used to have commitments. You had to go sit down for 2 or 3 days, and you get out. And that wipes your ticket out. Now you go sit down for that commitment 2 or 3 days. That wipes your ticket out, but now you got to pay for that stay. Like this is a hotel stay or something. It's like, nah, I'm not with
Not
all
even
that.
just that though, like, you know what I'm saying, like knowing people in prison or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I found out that everybody has to pay a restitution.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is when you put money on whoever this person is that you know what I'm saying, that's in prison or whatever, your loved one,
Mhm.
they get, talking about the prison system, gets like 60%
Right.
of what you put on their books.
Oh, they start doing that now?
No joke. And I'm like, what? Like, really? Oh, you got restitution to pay. So so basically when they hand your sentence down, that $10,000 that you got to pay, all that stuff is gonna get paid, and they're gonna make sure that.
Because you know they're paying rent.
Yeah.
So
For jail conditions.
So with that being said, we coming to the part of the old head hour where normally I would ask questions. But now, instead of asking the questions, I'm gonna give you a minute. Peace, we're gonna go around, give you a minute. You give your thoughts and your opinions on this just said topic as far as gun violence in this city. Rolly G, go ahead. Start with you.
Alright, so I really don't understand how we done got this far to where motherfuckers don't even care about another person's life. And I don't know. Some people just lose their damn mind sometimes and think, okay, so since this guy is a big gangster, I must be a big gangster too on Instagram or something like that. And they go ahead and kill somebody that they loved because they think, okay, this is the way to go about this. Like a few of my friends in jail right now for taking a family life, and it's really fucked up. And I look at it like, shit, like where the fuck did they even learn this shit from?
Crazy world. Ron?
How I feel about it is we gotta start loving each other and loving yours, pretty much. Just love your life. And you gotta do on to others that you see that people is gonna do on you. You gotta want that from people. Because you don't know the next person that you might kill can have a baby that was gonna save your baby life.
True. Mm-hmm.
You don't know if when you let them shots ring out, you just turn that doctor from a doctor to somebody that's been working down the street from you. Because that's all she know now, or that's all he know. They know violence, and violence is the only way that they can solve a problem. And that's not the only way. We got a mind, we have a billion minds. It's a lot of minds out here. What we gotta figure out is find more than one solution. A gun is not always a solution. True. If that becomes the end of all solutions, I don't know what I can tell you, but we need to find and try to better ourselves.
That's what's up. That makes sense to me. You said some real valid stuff over there. That people you shooting, you might just kill your future doctor that was gonna save your kid's life.
What's your life?
Yeah. Javon?
As far as I just gotta start off with, thug life. The hate you gave little infants, fuck everybody. If you wanna know what I'm speaking of, go on watch the movie, The Hate You Gave. It lets you see and personify what we give our kids. They see violence, they react violence. Then you go to social media and somebody going live and they get shot. So now that gets it, we gotta start somewhere, and I think that we gotta start doing it. We gotta start showing our kids self-esteem, teaching them about integrity, teaching them about, about dignity, teaching them about, morals, respect, honor, and things like that. Because if we don't start with them, then we got a whole nother, like Pop said, we have a race, the race of ladies that have the baby, you're gonna raise a whole nother generation that's going to be just like the generation now, but even worse. How we got from 24 years ago, Friday, to, that statement to now is the fact that no one's ever stopped anything. Rolling Stone got us no more. As you have acceleration, it's going to pick up speed, it's going to pick up velocity. And that's how we've gotten way worse, as a nation. But I think that if we start teaching our kids to be, to respect themselves, but then again respect each other, then I think that this will all stop. Another thing we got to stop doing is we have to stop the same shit that happened back, in the 70s, 80s, the 50s, or whatever, and that is watching people disrespect each other and just being able to just sit there and watch this shit. Eventually, somebody has to step in and say, hey, we ain't gonna stand for this shit. But what happens is that, you know what I'm saying, we sit there and we come out with our phones and we videotape this fight that could potentially turn into an air out situation. And now, you know, we lose control of this, you know, of that situation. So I just, like I said, I just think that, you know, I agree with my son, you know, I think we all need to start learning how to love each other, love yourself first, and then love the next person. Learn integrity, learn how to be able to understand that you gotta do the right thing all the time. And if more and more people start learning that, you know what I'm saying, then I think that it will get better. But until then, it's gonna keep building up. You're gonna be sitting here doing Oldhead Hour 20 years from now talking about the same shit.
Yeah, like I said, I agree with all y'all. Everybody made some valid points. The only point that I'm looking at is once again something like how you said, it's self-respect, self-love for yourself. To be able to be man enough or woman enough to walk away from something that's gonna ruin your whole life. Not be the person that gotta listen to everybody on the side of you geeking you up or wondering what social media gonna say, or this dude gonna say, or that dude gonna say, oh, you a punk. Well, I'll be a punk today, right? But I'm gonna be a punk that's still living tomorrow.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with this. Like I said, I had a lot of thinking about a lot of stuff. Because I had a situation that didn't happen to me. And I look at certain stuff in a whole other light. Like, my brother was just killed by a chick that was trying to rob him. Basically, she felt like he was a hyper drug addict or whatever, which everybody out here got that one person in their family. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out here know that person was a loving person. We all make jokes about people getting on the news saying, oh, this person never hurt nobody, this person never did nothing. My brother had his sins. He had his demons. You know what I'm saying? He tried to fight them demons, but I know for a fact he loved his kids. I know for a fact he loved his family. I know for a fact that he loved everybody that he considered family, because my brother started making me appreciate folks that I got that I consider my family now. He started that with me. This chick took it upon herself to pull out a gun, pointed at him. You know what I'm saying? My brother like, I ain't got time for this. He tried to back up out the car. She shot him. You know what I'm saying? Took his life. He fell out the car. She drove off. Next thing you know, after all that didn't happen, I get a call from my kid's mama. A friend of mine already told me about the fight because she videoing the fight that happened. It was a chick that ran her car into another chick car because they got the same baby father. And then a big old fight came out. The mamas and everybody else came out, and this big old fight. Everybody wants to show how tough they is, how bad it is. This, that, and the other, instead of being able to talk it out as adults, as grown men, as grown women, as human beings. It kept on escalating. The chick pulled the chick out of the car. She was beating up the chick. The chick was stupid in my eyes because you had an intent on what you was gonna do. You should go down here. You should smash this chick car because she messed with your baby daddy. But what you didn't realize was you got knocked out. Pretty much you knocked yourself out. So this chick dragged you out your car and started beating you up. But now that happened and all the melee happened, everybody talking, everybody all on social media, the next day you come out and you shoot. They shooting wild. The cops, basically, my kid's mother was sitting in her room and she stayed a block down from where everything happened. She sitting in her room, something told her to get up. Her and her baby boy get up. Well, she got up and she heard the shots, but then she heard the cracks. So when she looked back, she seen a hole in the window, then she seen the hole come in the closet right in front of her. So she dropped down on the floor. She yelling for her son. He down on the floor, but he ain't making no noise, he ain't making no sound. As far as she knew, she thought he was dead. Now this would have been he would have been another statistic, little kid. We done already had, I done lost count. I want to say at least 5. It was 3 5-year-olds that just got killed. And then it was from people shooting up in houses. From people shooting up in houses. You know what I'm saying? Then the little girl just got killed from dudes shooting in the car. All these wild ass bullets, that's why I was talking about people don't know how to fight. So since they didn't know how to fight and use their hands, they picked up a gun.
True.
Now people don't know how to use a gun. So with them not knowing how to use a gun, they sit there and they do all this stuff. They never took the time out to go learn their pistol. So 9 bullets in it, but why do you need 30 bullets? That means you going out and you gonna kill somebody else. You're gonna kill the wrong person. So to wrap this show up, right now, like I said, it touches out to me because RIP to my brother Lando. Gun violence is senseless right now. Can we stop it? No. They're gonna keep pushing guns into the hood like candy. I mean, people can go out and get guns from anywhere right about now. Guns is coming in the hood like candy for a reason. It all comes down to population control. Blacks need to kill all blacks. That's all blacks been doing anyways. We hate each other for it because you got better shirt on than me. You got better shoes on than me. Everybody gotta follow the hype. If you ain't wearing Jordans, you ain't cool. If you ain't wearing Versace, you ain't cool. If you ain't wearing Louis Vuitton, you ain't cool. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, with all my stuff, half of my stuff is custom. This shirt is custom. A lot of the stuff that y'all see me wear with my Goodfella stuff is custom. You know what I'm saying? My shoes, these is Adidas, but they custom. I design these shoes. So be yourself in the sense of that. Be yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks, because everybody gonna always think something. Self-esteem. Somebody got it harder than you out here. Help the next person come up. That'll make you a bigger and better man when it's all said and done. But thank you for coming and tuning in to the Oldhead Hour. Once again, I'm your boy Cool Whip.
J Money.
Roll G.
Bonnie G, and we out.
Catch you next time.